Hi viewers, my name is John Olatunji. I'm a music coach, music director, music pastor, vocal coach, yes, also a coordinating leader for Virtue Music Community. In this video I'll be sharing with you few things on the reason why your voice get cracked when you sing. Yes, and we are going to be doing a lot of this. So I'll be bringing to you a lot of things that I've done as a result of my studies, also as part of my research that will make you to become a better singer. So you are welcome to this channel. Please, if you have not subscribed, kindly do so that each time that I upload, or even in the community, when we upload music, when we upload rehearsals and training session, you can always benefit from it and get the notification. Thank you very much. Now, this video is going to come in two parts. And the first part, I'm going to be talking about the theoretical, explaining to you why you lose your voice so quick whenever you sing. To some people, every week after administration in the church, the voice is gone, and then next week again the rinse and repeat, and some, it has now even become a parcel that they don't even have the smooth voice anymore. It's always crack and not smooth like when they started singing again. But you can correct it. Yes, it can be corrected, and you can have a very smooth voice. So let's dive into those things that we need to do today. So after the first part, which I'll be talking about the reasons, then I'm going to come up with another part of the video whereby we give a very good and solid exercises or things that you should be doing that will make you to be able to maintain a very smooth voice always. Yes, thank you very much. How do we start? Now in this video, let me start by begin to tell you what a cracked voice means. What does it mean for a voice to be cracked? Yes, a cracked voice is a voice that has breakdown. Is a broken down voice. When your voice breaks down, it is referred to as cracked. Just like the vehicle that we drive, you have maybe your vehicle use 6 valve. Yes. And then out of that valve, 6 valve, 4 stopped working, and then you realize that the vehicle couldn't start, or even it's working, it's jacking on the motion. So the same way, so experiencing breakdown, and then the smoothness is not there anymore. Even to go, some people even go further, it becomes very, very difficult. So, and that's what we call vocal breakdown. Yes, when your voice breakdown is called cracking. So, and some, when it gets so bad that even when they leave the podium and they are talking, people cannot even hear what they are saying again at all. So they have to be just like they are whispering, and every time it happened that way. So understand this, and it's good for us to observe that it's good for us to understand that when we say our voice breaks down, what are the reasons? I can summarize it in this, that it as a result of the abuse of the voice, the misuse of the voice, and poor management of the voice. Yes, when you abuse the voice, you do what you're supposed not to be doing with your voice, then you misuse your voice, that is, you are not using it the right way to use the voice. Likewise, or you are not giving the voice adequate care that it deserves. When this happens, then the voice is bound to break down. And when and a lot of us, we have prayed over this, we have done a lot of things, we have avoided some certain food, but there are some certain things that we might still be getting wrong, and I think this video will answer that question for you. So let's dive into it. I have 6 reasons that I'm going to be mentioning why you lose your voice quickly. Now, the first of it is placing vocal volume over vocal richness. Yes, when you place your vocal volume, the volume of your voice, how loud you sound, you place it over how rich you sound. When this happens, then you are bound to lose your voice often. So you are bound to lose your voice often when you place your vocal volume over your vocal richness. So which means that for singers, in all my training, I encourage singers to focus more on richness of their voice, developing that richness of the voice, rather than just, trying to be loud. The essence of amplifier, this microphone we hold on and we make use of, is to amplify our voice, that is to make us loud so that people can hear us. So, but it's a thing that people usually do, that despite that they are holding the microphone, they are screaming on the microphone, which is very wrong. So check if you are found in this habit of screaming on your microphone when you are singing. It's a very bad habit, and I will show you in a better way in order to do this in our practical session. So, placing vocal volume over vocal richness causes problem for you as a singer. Second thing is poor sound system. Poor sound system. When you have poor sound system, sometimes in some environment, particularly in our local churches, we have amateur sound engineer whereby sound sets the sound, and then it doesn't matter whether it's a very big or full set sound or very minimal sound, but how it is set really matters in how it's going to deliver for us. So if the sound is not well set, then there's going to be an issue with how it's being used. So many of us, the monitor is not there, or maybe like 2 speakers or 4 speakers, they are facing the audience, and then on the stage no monitor. Or when there are monitors, what we are hearing from the monitor mostly has to be the equipment, the sound and everything, and the person leading cannot even hear back himself or herself. So when this happens, I call it singing over noise. When you are singing over noise, it's the same as when you are talking over noise. Both of them ruin the voice. So I know maybe in some videos you have watched before, they have told you that one of the reasons why you lose your voice is because you talk over noise. That is when people are talking, you are also talking, you are trying to make your voice to be above every other person. But it happens even when you are ministering in the church. You have all the sound, all the instrument, and you also as a lead singer, you are trying to make yourself to sound as loud as possible, to be over all the instruments, so that everybody can hear you, the audience can hear you, the BG singers can hear you, and everybody. And in the process of doing this, you fall into temptation of making yourself loud, and you force the voice, and before you know, you lose the voice, and the voice get cracked. And this happen week in, week out of your ministration. And if I'm talking about you, you can drop a comment. Yes, mind you, I also expected you to drop your question, your observation under the comment section of this video, as I will be responding to them, and I'll be responding. We also have other great singers and experts also in the community, who you will be seeing also responding to your questions and the rest as we go along. So poor sound system is another big issue. So, and I mentioned also that talking over noise. So I don't want to dwell so much about that, because I want to assume that you also know that in a house you want to call your children and you have to scream You want to talk to somebody that is very close to you and you have to be loud. You want to reach some people and then you have to scream in order to be able to call. And you do that and it becomes your habit, noisy every time. When you're talking, you are playing loud noise instead of bringing the noise down in order for you to have communication. But what you do is that you leave the sample and then you start screaming. When this becomes a pattern, it hurts the voice in a very big way. So I think you are taking notes of all this. Now, the third thing that I'm going to mention is mismanagement of vocal register. Mismanagement of vocal register. When you mismanage your vocal register, your voice will be affected. What do I mean by vocal register? In basic vocal training, one of the first things we deal with for each singers is to understand our vocal register. Where is the texture of your voice residing? Is it on the lower part or on the upper part? And the reason why we have soprano, tenor, and then we know that those who sing up like soprano sing with their head voice, and those who sing on the lower part sing with their chest voice like contralto, and the bass, the bass singer, we have the contralto, the bass, and the baritones who sings on the lower registers, on the lower voice, and with their chest, and also the soprano, mezzo-soprano, and the rest that also hit the up notes. And there's always a kind of interference in most of all this. Sometimes people that are singing the lower notes, they want to with the lower range, they want to sing some high notes sometimes, and without proper knowledge of switching from one register to another register. That's okay. I'm singing with voice, but these notes, I need to transfer this note to my head voice in order to be able to do it. So sometimes the note that's supposed to be executed with the head voice, they try to execute it with the chest. So when that happens, then you have problem, and then the voice will react to that, because it will have just like forcing the voice to do what it's not supposed to be doing. So misplacement of vocal register is another issue. I will demonstrate that in the practical videos that will follow this. So poor care of the voice is another major problem that we usually encounter when we are tackling this issue of cracked voice. So many of us will, we heat what we know disturb our voice. We are so acquainted to it. Many of us are allergic to some food, like maybe fried food and fried stuff, whatever that contain a lot of oil. Some of us, it is fumes, like smoking, and also some of all these things like smokes. We sneeze them, and we are in the environment whereby all these things goes inside us. So, and in the process, all these things stinks. Many of us, we don't dehydrate as much as we ought to. Yes, we don't drink enough water. And that when we talk, carbon is coming from the abdomen to the lungs. And when this thing, the mucus gather there and it's not being washed away, then it creates an issue for us. So a good care of our voice is very essential, in order for us to be able to avoid cracked voice. And you can also do a lot of more studies on how to better care for your unique voice. Not only that, we also have wrong choices of keys. Wrong choices of key, choosing wrong keys for your songs. Now, so choosing wrong keys for songs can cause a big issue. Yes, something usually happen in our own environment. I stay in Nigeria, and so in Nigeria we have some things that we normally do. I don't know of your own country from where you are watching, but something is common, and it's the fact that when we are preparing for our own praise and worship, what we do, we select songs from a lot of pool of songs. We just put those songs together. Sometimes, example, we can take Sinach song, Nathan Ebasi song, Moses Bliss song, Mercy Chinwo song, and all of them, we combine them together. All the choruses, we combine different choruses, then we now begin to sing. and then we begin to sing. So we combine different songs from different artists together. Then the lead singer chooses a particular key where he wants to sing. He started the first song. So, and with the first song, just one single key. So on that one single key, he's going to sing all the listed song, all that song in the list. He's going to sing it. And he's expecting the background singer also to flow. The soprano needs to retain their soprano, the alto needs to retain their alto, the tenor needs to retain their tenor, while it changes those songs. So, and in music, the key where the song is set also matters. The key may not, be comfortable. So the singing whereby you sing, you perform Natalibasi song may not be the suitable key to do that of Mercy Chinwo, because their pitch and everything will be different, and you want to do everything like they did it and everything. So in the process of doing this, voice is getting lost. Not only even for the lead singer alone. I've experienced it that even the backup singer, because those soprano wants to scream it out and all of them want to execute their part, and in the process, even sometimes you even see some crises that happen and the voice will just scatter, all the harmony everywhere, everybody will just go on their own and nothing again. So, and the person that's supposed to be singing tenor now will be hearing singing something else, and the whole thing will flop. So all the excitement of the rehearsal, of the previous day, during the rehearsal, everybody was just singing calmly, and then you're managing, and you just see everything, scattered. So, and that's why even when you hear some of them singing their song, despite that they have keys that are convenient for them, not all of their songs are on the same keys. You see them in between the administration, like Natalie Bassi or Sinach or any of all these artists, changing key, modulating before they move into another song. So why do they do that? They do that because they know that if they want to force that new song on the old key, there's going to be an issue with their voice and also with the song. So I think you can understand this, because I know it will really, really help. So when you are arranging the song, it is good to be able to consider at what point am I going to change key, then where am I going to change the key to, in order for me to be able to freely flow in between these songs. Because the poor choices of keys, wrong choices of keys is going to harm your voice, and you will lose the voice. And that's the reason why many of us usually leave our administration. Sometimes the voice is gone. For the entire week we are struggling. We come on Wednesday or Tuesday again, abuse the voice, and it continues like that. I hope you understand this and take notes. You can drop your questions, you can drop your comments under this video. If you have any gray area you would like me to be able to clarify. The last one has to do with our health. Our voice reflects how healthy we are. Yes. So our voice reflects what is really happening to us. When you are depressed, when you are sick, or when some things are not in order in our bodies, it reflects in our head. So when the voice keeps getting cracked often, despite all the above in place, the vocal volume is in order, the sound system is in order, the vocal registers, you've gotten it right, the care of the voice, you are observing it, doing the keys, you are always choosing the right keys, and everything is in order, but yet you are still experiencing vocal crack. Yeah, what can you do, or what you should look into is your general health. Then at this particular stage, you might need to consult some health practitioner. If it's not something you can figure out yourself, are you sleeping well, insomnia, and other things, is it malaria or typhoid, or so many things I've seen, affecting the voice of the people, and sometimes it can linger. Some of these sickness can linger in the body, and it continue to affect how you perform in your singing. So This is how we stop on the theoretical side. I will come back on the second part in order to demonstrate or to share one or two things you can do on how to fix some of all these things. For those of us like the volume placement, how to increase the richness over the volume, and also maybe some tips also on the poor sound system, and likewise on the register also. I will also do one or two things in order to demonstrate onto you, and also on the wrong choices of keys. Yes, I think we can do that together. Thank you very much. If you have not subscribed to the channel, kindly do so in order to get notification each time our video comes up on this channel. I appreciate you and thank you very much. And mind you, you may be interested in becoming a member of Virtual Music Community. I'm welcoming you. You can reach out to us through the contact in the description, and we'll be happy to have you in the community. Thank you.